fan, eat my ass from Florida, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's hot in Illinois.
I mean, I would eat your ass anyway, buddy.
We touched 90 today. Man, it's
we touched 90 yesterday.
It's supposed to be a high
funny
of
thing.
97 tomorrow.
God, I wish
I
that
gotta
was
work
us.
in that.
Me and Cody touch tips.
It's been 80 in my house every day. It's been about 110 every outside.
I can't.
Your
I
house is
can't.
also muggy as fuck.
Yeah, it's because I live in the swamp.
All right. Before we
No,
start the
that's just your
podcast-
ass.
Dang.
Get
I
it? 'Cause
can't
you have
tolerate
small
less
ass.
What's
than
your
75. I just can't.
what's your obsession with Cody's butt, Boingo?
Well, first things first. I can't have some.
Have
an
you
obsession
seen
with-
it?
I can't have an obsession with something that doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Whoa.
Nowhere.
No ass having, man.
No man.
But before
having
that, I
ass.
just want to call out my friends for watching The Adventures of Wacky and Bullwinkle without me. Screw you, that movie's great. I would have loved to watch it with y'all.
Oh, the movie? I remember fucking.
There's a Rocky Bull. It's a good movie.
I know. I've seen the movie. I have seen the movie. I was about to say. I remember rocking out to the fucking cartoons 2 a.m. in the morning at my grandma's house.
Rocky and Bullwinkle funny. I love when that one guy says, "I don't like moose pictures." That's funny. He's a moose racist.
Damn.
He's a moosist.
Moosist. I guess that's one way to put it.
I'm just making dumb jokes. Don't worry about it.
I know you are. Just there's one way to put the joke.
You know what's fucking crazy about Star Wars?
What?
They got people who are racist to droids in like the most realistic way.
Yeah.
In that, like, the racism makes no sense. The guy in episode 4 who's like, we don't serve their kind here. It's like, it's a fucking robot. You serve drinks. What are you going to serve him at all?
Oil.
I don't think they do that with the Star Wars robots.
Yeah, they did.
They sell them oil
Mandalorian.
baths.
A bath and a what?
In The Mandalorian, there was a whole scene where he's trying to find a robot and a droid, and he goes into a droid bar that's just for droids, and they're serving drinks.
A droid bar. Droid
Okay, but you know the
bar,
joke
droid
with
bar.
that bar, right? That's the same bar from episode 4. The droids took over it at some point.
They were on Tatooine.
Pretty sure they were in that episode.
No, wasn't that the Jack Black episode?
It's been too long.
Well, you gotta catch up to prepare for Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters next year.
Well, I'll do it next year then.
Exactly. It's still like that should have just been a straight to Disney Plus movie. I get why they want like something in theaters back soon, but it's also just like I don't know if like that's like putting I don't know.
I think they might just be trying to break the record for how much plastic of one character there is in a landfill.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Well,
about
I'm sure
Mando or Grogu?
Grogu.
Both. Like I'm sure the movie will be fine. I just don't like the idea of it being a theatrical, like a wide theatrical release. A limited theatrical release, that could be nice, for the fans. But like a wide theatrical release that's supposed to appeal to so many people, you're gonna have to do a lot of work to sell that. This shit's like selling like freaking the Gundam 00 finale movie to an average audience. It's like that ain't gonna work, man.
I don't think it's gonna feel like a grand epic finale. I feel like it's gonna be like a Toku summer movie. It's gonna be here's a fun one-off adventure with these characters you might already know.
Well, there's that, yeah. Well, there's that. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's a tie-in, like epilogue. But they already said it's like, oh, this is gonna wrap up a lot of loose ends from all the Filoni shows that have been happening, like Ahsoka and Mando and shit. So.
I feel like they're just saying that because it's a buzzword that gets fans excited. Because they're only saying it at like Comic-Con and shit.
Fair, like D23. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's weird. Like this podcast.
It's
Hi,
weird.
everybody. Welcome to Modular Components.
All right,
Wow.
cool.
Whoa.
Comes back and just takes right over. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we do want our little fellow to be more assertive with themselves.
Yeah, and speaking of assertive. Assertive, but I am also trying to be more absurdist. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh god, this game. Ooh, they had a Nintendo Direct for it, like just the game, and this looks. Oh, okay. So, has anyone here played Mario Odyssey?
Yes.
A little bit.
What? Okay, what are the most
I
memorable?
hear they got the lady in that.
Yep.
Okay, what do you think are like a couple of the most memorable moments in that?
3D.
Human?
the times where they have a vocal song playing while you're playing. So the brilliant geniuses at the Odyssey, because this is basically being developed by the Mario Odyssey team, like decided, hey, you know those hype moments? Let's just make that a gameplay feature with the vocal songs Pauline sings and like Donkey Kong transforms while she sings it. That shit's just hype. I like that. And just the rest of the game, like all these features they're adding. And there's a little seem like a bit more emotional core to the story. Not a lot, but a little, but just enough to get like be above average for a platformer. All the like fun, just graphically it looks amazing. It just this is the game I bought my Switch 2 for basically. Even before they had this direct. So I feel very justified in this purchase now.
But will Lanky Kong be playable in this one?
No, it's just a DK thing.
Damn it.
Diddy and Dixie are basically just NPCs in this game. And also Cranky's in it.
I mean, at a certain point, you can't expect every game to be the same thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3D game as opposed to all the 2D games that they've been pushing out, so... And it's probably going to be at least more playable than Donkey Kong 64, if we're going to be honest. Yeah.
What are you talking about? That game was the peak of playability, and it's bananas that you had to change over just to get everything of.
Yeah.
As long as he donkeys and Kongs in this one, I think it'll be good.
Oh, yeah. Not only does he donkey and Kong, he zebras.
Yeah, he's ostriches.
He ostriches.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You can commit horrors. I mean, those are the 3 forms they showed off.
Yeah. And there's probably going to be a bit more.
You can turn Donkey Kong into an even bigger Kong, an ostrich gorilla hybrid, and a
They got the double hybrid. Kong in this one?
Double Kong all the way.
Let me... And it looks like a Gear 4 from One Piece. Let me grab some images of the transformations to show the boys.
I have to use the bathroom real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Are you going to take us with you?
Please don't. I don't want to get the podcast demonetized.
This podcast makes money?
Well, not like money. I just don't want it like searchability, I guess.
Money.
Money.
No, money.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I like the banana flares.
Yeah, it's just the Donkey Kong going Super Saiyan or Gear 4 or whatever analogy you want to use. It's great. Yeah, I don't know. Just everything about this game just looks like right up my alley, and I'm very excited to just delve into like a new Donkey Kong adventure. It's been like over 10 years since the last new Donkey Kong game, Tropical Freeze. So it's like, this has been a long time coming. Especially like the last 3D Donkey Kong game. That was Donkey Kong 64, which was the only one for a while. Yeah. And also there's just like cool like stuff you can customize your Kong. There's like color edit and shit. It's like, yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I know there's some people complaining about the lore. I think there will be an explanation for it. Or
I think the easiest explanation is just,
god.
Pauline's time traveling. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's a time travel thing. That's probably what it is. It's just like, they already said the game takes place in the underground. I'm pretty sure there's some time loops going around.
I'm sorry, but if you care about like lore consistency in a Donkey Kong game, you might need to reassess priorities.
Even that, it just looks cool. Just cool looking movie. Great looking. Not movie, game. Yeah, we talk about movies so much.
Yeah, it's understandable.
God damn.
Rod Damneyfield.
Yeah, so a new
No, I said
movie.
God damn, because monkey.
Oh.
But I did
Speaking of monkey, I watched Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
Is that a recent or a classic one?
That's the newest one. That came out last year. And it was pretty freaking good. CGI still goes hard.
Yeah. I heard mixed things about that one. That's the Disney Plus, not the Disney like Fox one, right?
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is a Fox franchise.
Yeah, but like Kingdom is like the post Disney buyout, right?
I think the last one was too.
No, it wasn't. It was like a few months before they bought it. Because I remember they bought them out right when The Last Jedi came out, and like when everything changed. But like I remember like
that's when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. Anyway, but I did also watch a movie recently. It's an animated film from a well-respected studio, and it's not Elio. I mean, I'm sure Elio's gonna be fine, but I watched K-pop Demon Hunters.
Elio flopped.
Yeah, but like critically, I'm sure like quality wise, it's fine, but like
I haven't heard a ton
about
about it, so
yeah.
Like, I legit did not know it existed until a week ago.
Yeah, that's fair. They did shitty, and especially because it's been like has production problems. Like it was supposed to come out last year, but they delayed it till this year to rework shit. And it's like, oh, this production sounds hell to work on.
yeah. I think that's just generally how
Pixar and Disney are going.
Yeah,
it's just hard to get excited when there's just gonna be so much executive meddling these days. Anyway, K-pop Demon Hunters was a really fun and cute film. Nothing like groundbreaking, but good film. Solid film.
I thought it looked neat. I want to watch it at some point.
Yeah, it's a Netflix thing, so you can just watch it like on the streaming sites.
See, I don't know. The big thing is, I have such a cynical view of idol business industry stuff in general.
No, that's fair.
That anything that's like, oh, we're dealing with that, but not acknowledge, like that's like putting it in a positive light in a way. It's just like,
That's understandable. Very much like here's what I guarantee happened with this movie. The executive came up with the idea and they had to work around it.
Yeah, but like it's the same reason why I love my friends who love Love Live. I will never really step into that world because it's just like it's idols. It's glorifying it,
Yeah. Also, just like for me, idol media is like it just depends on my vibe. Like I usually like it like mixed with action or something, or like I need it to have a twist. Like just Love Live is just pure idol, and I'm just like, not my thing.
I mean, it is one of the pillars keeping Sunrise up, though.
Yeah. I can't wait to ask Cody about the new Gundam show.
You got to give up the ghost on that.
Yeah, he's probably never gonna do it.
Damn, we're just talking.
He'll do it in like 3 years when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I have to say that as a joke. I don't. Cody can get to it whenever he wants.
Cody will get to it when you put a gun to his head. So you know what you need to do now, Buster.
I'm not getting it done.
You need to recreate Gone in 60 Seconds.
I'm not recreating Gone in 60 Seconds. I already made a video essay on it. I don't need to double down.
I am shitting.
I know.
Live report from Cody in the field. He is shitting advanced style and trying to hurry.
I'm just gonna tell him, take your damn time.
No, tell him to hurry up.
I'm not. No, I've been in that situation, and hurrying up does not help.
He's go faster.
Real toilet hours.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Your mom.
Idol stuff. I don't know.
Oh, she pissed me off this week.
When does that not happen, my friend?
It just be that way. That's what moms do.
So besides Donkey Kong, there was like I feel like there was some other video game stuff I just haven't really talked about. I know we talked about the Summer Games Fest a few weeks back. I feel like there's something I'm missing.
I watched Marriage Story.
Oh, that how did you feel about it?
I thought it was really good. Probably one of the best scripts I've seen put to screen in a long time.
Yeah, Noah Baumbach. Yeah, he's a good script writer.
That's how you pronounce that. Okay.
Yeah, I only know it because James talked about it when he was talking about Madagascar 3, because inexplicably he helped write the screenplay on that movie, along with just like a bunch of real movies.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And Madagascar 3 is a funny movie. I just didn't expect Noah Baumbach to be attached to it.
It's also like, how old is Noah Baumbach, I wonder?
Let me look.
Because there's a moment in it that made me go like, oh, this was either written years ago before it was shot, or it was written by somebody who hasn't interacted with a kid in a while.
55.
Okay, could be one or the other, because there's a moment where the 8-year-old, and I don't believe the movie's a period piece. I think it was supposed to take place when it came out, which was like 2017, 2018. There's a moment where the kid is playing with a Bionicle and he asks the dad, how do you spell Bionicle? And I'm like, that's not something a kid these days would ask.
Yeah, unless they're like chronically online and hear like Cody complaining about Bionicle. Which I don't think that kid was chronically online in the screenplay, so that's a bit odd.
That is like the one problem with it. And that's just going to happen in movies, I think. Because a lot of people, unless they have kids, they don't really know what kids nowadays are like.
Yeah, unless they talk to children or make videos about children's media
As part of why Spider-Man Homecoming was so impressive back when it came out, just to loop things back into the nerd slop, is because that movie wrote how teenagers in that age were actually like.
Yeah, that impressed me even back then. Like, I still like Homecoming. Homecoming's a good movie. I know it's like some people.
I think that's just the hues in it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's part of the hues, but it's like
because despite what everyone says about like, oh, new generation talks like weirdos, it's like no, they talk like teenagers are teenagers are teenagers. The verbs they use and the slang they use might be different, but the meat of what they're trying to do is the same. They're trying to build their identity. They're saying fuck authority in ways that they feel comfortable in doing it. You know, it's bits and pieces like that. You know.
Yeah, I get. I 100% agree. Yeah, like I have issues with the MCU Spider-Man movies. The teenagers aren't the issue. They're perfect. They're not perfect, but like they're well done.
Speaking of, I have issues with the fact that we're going right back to fucking MJ and Ned for the next one. Y'all see that news?
Oh yeah, well, like I think that was like they did. There's a reason they cushioned it under Punishers in the movie. It's like because it's like, oh, by the way, MJ and Ned are. I mean, I thought that was already revealed for a while. It's like, yeah, MJ. And
well,
Ned
I mean, here's the
thing.
As
far as I was concerned, those actors were gone. Like their contracts ran up, and we're not doing that shit no more. I was excited for like a whole new Spider-Man supporting cast. And
I get it. I get that.
Hey,
but also, like,
Sim, do you not remember Brand New Day?
I do.
How fast was Mary Jane reintroduced into the story?
It's an accurate adaptation, fellas. Okay, and I mean, like, I just hope they just do some like interesting stuff with like bringing them back, or just like the very least, like not like reinvent the characters, but just like do something else. They're growing up,
Yeah, I am excited to see how Spider-Man and Punisher will interact. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
just because like. The thing with the Punisher is always everybody's like, oh, this fucking guy. And it's going to be fun to see a kid do that for a change.
Yeah. And also just, I don't know, I've just been really interested in this new Spider-Man, just because it's like, how are they going to do, like, I mean, because they always have to give him a new suit in these movies. And I don't mind the new suit stuff, because it's like, how are they going to do that without the Tony backing? Or like, he's probably just going to just knit them, because we saw him knitting at the end of No Way Home. I don't know. I'm just really interested in this new Spider-Man movie. I don't know.
I hope it's pastels.
Yeah. Also, the thing I want to mention about Punisher, it seems like they always have to have a guest star hero in these current Spider-Man movies.
It
like,
must be something with the Sony deal.
Yeah, it seems very Sony deal-y.
Yeah. No, but like I like this one is a Punisher because the Punisher's never been in any of these big MCU movies so far. But like the previous ones, Iron Man. Previous one, I feel like Far From Home had someone. I forgot. Did Far From Home? No.
Yes, Sam Jackson.
Nick Fury. Nick Fury. No Way Home. Doctor Strange. These have all starred in major projects and movies in the MCU. Punisher just has these series and Daredevil Born Again. He's like a side character. So
you're forgetting they also announced the Hulk was going to be in this one.
Wait, the Hulk?
I think so. A while ago.
I must have fucking missed that, sir.
Yeah, me too.
That may have been a rumor.
That's probably a rumor. Okay. Spider-Man Brand New Day Hulk. Let me look this up. Oh, Savage Hulk. There's like a rumor of a Savage Hulk. I don't know. Weird. That's a rumor. All right. It'll happen if it happens.
Yeah, no. But like, yeah, Punisher is cool because like from a metatextual sense, it kind of finally definitively makes the TV stuff canon.
Yeah.
Like we had Matt in No Way Home, but you could easily play that off as like, well, it was easier than casting a whole new Daredevil just to be like, look, it's Matt Murdock.
Imagine they get Ben Affleck. They had gotten Ben Affleck to do that.
We're gonna do that in freaking what's the Doomsday Secret Wars bullshit. They already have all the Fox X-Men. They're gonna pull more 2000s Marvel bullshit.
Yeah. There will be some goofy little cameos in Secret Wars, no doubt. No spout.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you know what's a fun thing I found out about Deadpool Wolverine?
What?
The dubbing for that had a lot of fun with the Chris Evans reveal.
Real
dubbing?
Yeah, like in certain dubs, like the German dub, or I can't remember which one it was, but in one dub, the dub actor for Chris Evans as the Human Torch was different than the one he had for Captain America. So they got the Human Torch guy to dub it, and when it was revealed that it wasn't Cap, it was Human Torch, Deadpool goes, "I should have known it from the voice." And it's
that's cute.
Yeah, like little things like that.
That's a good localization thing.
There was another one where it was the same actor who was doing Deadpool and Chris Evans' Human Torch. Like, I think he played that role back in the past, and he's doing Deadpool now. So when the Human Torch dies, Deadpool goes, "Thank you." Both the voices were getting really confusing.
Oh yeah, no, that yeah, I remember hearing about like the Deadpool and Chris Evans having the same dub actor, so like one language.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to rewatch. Like, I kind of like want to. I haven't rewatched Deadpool and Wolverine since like it came out. I gotta maybe I don't know. I want to like rewatch the whole. I mean, I already watched like the first 2 movies recently in preparation for that movie. I know it would be nice to just see it again. I don't know. Maybe I did
rewatch it when it hits Disney Plus, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, maybe I just need to like, because like I'm kind of like realizing I do agree with like a lot of nostalgia bait complaints, but it's like I don't like I feel like I don't feel it as much as everyone else, and I gotta like trust my gut more when it comes to that. Like, you know,
I feel like a lot of people need to just learn that it's okay to do nostalgia bait when it works for the story you're telling, and it's not just nostalgia bait.
Yeah, and I think it like Deadpool Wolverine, like one of my favorite aspects. Like I like at the time I think I liked the like cameos a little more than the Deadpool stuff. So it's like it's not like bad.
While you were talking, I had a horrible realization.
What?
Any day now, there's going to be a video essay about how Gokaiger is terrible because nostalgia bait.
Why you got to put that evil into the world, Ricky Bobby?
Like you didn't have to.
Sometimes the horrors just come to me, and I need to share them in order to lessen their impact on me.
And here's the thing, Simeon,
I'm not Stephen King. You do not need to share these horrors.
Yeah. And also, Simeon, you actually you bring up a funny point. My Gokaiger video was inspired by people who like just think, I wanted a pure pirate Sentai, but why did they gotta have all this anniversary stuff? And it's like, no, it's still a good pirate Sentai. Trust me. Like that's what my video was based on. Just being like,
you're not reading the themes if you do not see the piraticity.
Yeah, and even then, it's like,
I mean, ultimately, they're doing a very Western Toku thing of pirating tokusatsu.
That's a good one. Yeah,
well, that's great. What's more pirate than stealing toku? Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. And even then, it's like I know, like I feel like Gokaiger good. It's not my favorite anniversary. I still think Zenkaiger, just personally, I just like it a little more. Like probably just because of the memories I had watching it, like discussing it week to week, but also just like aesthetic. I just like the mecha stuff a lot more. Like it's referencing the robots and the characters I vibe with, and like
wasn't Zenkaiger also like a much more early strong point in your tokusatsu journey for you?
No, I mean that was even the podcast. Like I was like the podcast was like halfway through like my current like I started in 2016, like the current journey we'll say, and we're approaching 10 years. Twit was 2021, and that was halfway through. That was halfway through the journey.
I see. I agree.
See.
Yeah. And also just like I just had a lot of fun discussing it on the channel. Like even if the 2 Kaiser video got taken down and I had to rework it into the full Zenkaiger video.
That's fair.
But is it Blair? Which
project?
Oh God.
Look, I can make jokes.
Yeah, go stand in the corner like your funny little movie.
Damn. God, now you got me talking about Toku because we haven't done Toku Talkers in a couple like weeks because of life stuff. So goddamn, I kind of need my Toku talking on a podcast fix.
The only Toku I've watched recently is Fies, and I just got to the episode where Kusaka goes full fuckboy. So
yeah,
I get so fuckboy.
What episode of Good Fies are you on?
I think I just recorded my review for episode 32.
32, all right, so decent, sure, almost at a turning point.
Yeah, last thing, Mari is in the hospital, and a showdown is happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm at the episode where Kusaka and what's his fucking name? Takumi confront each other in the rain. And
Yeah.
Kusaka is like, no, you don't understand. Mari could fix me, bro. She could make me better.
Yeah. Now I like a lot of me and my friends have memed the she could be a mother to me line so much with other characters. Actually, I sent you a comparison. That Simeon, I sent you a comparison in DMs, and I'm gonna share it with Boingo right the hell now.
Ooh.
Hey Boingo, you know Digital Circus?
Yes. I finally caught myself up on all of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll
So we can just full on talk about the new episode then.
Yeah, because a new episode came out this week, and is Jax giving you the vibes of a certain other purple character? One from Common Under Fies.
No.
Okay.
I feel like he's got a similar vibe, but he's not going to be that type of character in the end.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because here's the thing, his vibe feels more like just a scumbag, not like a manipulative bastard, but just more of like, he fucks around too much.
Yeah, but like in this recent episode, they do talk about him, like his action, like potentially hurting people, like so. Like that's where I'm like,
Yeah, but it's also clear in this last episode that they're framing it as he's doing it bad. It's not justifying it, but he is lashing out because all the people he got close to fucking went away first, and now he's stuck with people he doesn't like.
Yeah, quite interesting. But yeah, the show's really good. I really like the newest episode. Is basically like, here's all the episodic plots we don't have time for because this is a 9-episode show.
I think the creator literally said that like this is the last chill episode.
Oh yeah. Like the ending already implies like a big change is gonna happen with like Jax leading Pomni somewhere. Like we're gonna actually probably explore the actual circus next episode because like the adventure this is probably just the last full blown. And I do like how like they've been able to use the clout and budget for like in this episode to just get a bunch of guest stuff.
Oh my fucking god, the textures in the animation though, like they're getting close to Pixar level in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it already got the first episode alone was nominated for an Annie Award, so it's like even like other people are recognizing like the great animation being on display. I do like the guest anime segment, that was cute.
They got Jobby the Hong in to do a voice.
Yeah, I was about to mention. It's like
what? Who?
Jobby the Hong was disappearing guy.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice that. Holy shit!
And apparently, like he might appear in a future episode because, like, the disappearing guy is in the circus now. So it's like, who knows what will happen?
Well, we don't know if that's
it just felt like a random. Yeah,
I think the theory I've been seeing around is that that's somebody who got into the circus as like a player character, but they didn't get a skin assigned to them. So they've managed to go under Kane's radar and have just been observing.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see either or being but it was cute. They're just like, hey, we have a guest cameo. They barely talk because we cut them off every time.
But also, like, one of Jobby's main things is singing, so he gets to sing for a second.
Yeah.
An exact second.
He's like, oh. Yeah, I do. Also, I do just like, all the concepts are really fun. Just like even having like just the chill, like stargazing, that was a really nice moment. The baseball with all the evil versions of characters was really funny.
Evil Rag, I thought, was the funniest fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, I was so I was like, are those the actual voice actors? And I was so happy that was the actual voice actors being able to like change up the character, how they play characters.
Here's the thing: what I would have loved if they did a One Piece thing.
Swapped all around the characters.
Yeah. When after a time skip, they One Piece introduced a bunch of imposter Straw Hat pirates pretending to be the crew. Yeah. And what they did is they swapped everybody around. And it was just like a funny gag. So you had like the guy who played Luffy playing Zoro or whatever. I can't remember the exact ones it was, but
yeah, I think either way is a valid way to do an imposter style episode. Yeah. I'm just
The lore drops for Ragatha and Pomni this episode though were fucking crazy.
Yeah, like I kind of like very very curious to see where it's all gonna go. I'm not even sure if we'll even see the real versions like by the end of the show. I think they're just gonna like disconnected. Show's over. All right. I think that's how it's gonna be. Like I not because it's a budget thing, just because for an artistic thing. I don't know. But then again, it would save on the budget to like not make new models for all the characters at the last second.
Yeah. I would like it if it's like, no, they're not even in from like the same parts of the world.
Yeah.
I almost shit myself, but I'm okay.
Oh yeah, Cody's been shitting this whole time.
Welcome back, Cody. We're talking about the Amazing Digital Circus now. I hope you watched the latest episode.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah. And like
How could you do this to us?
Damn. I thought you liked clown girls, Cody.
Yeah.
Wow, Cody likes clown girls for real?
He talked about it once, like when I was mentioning Digital Circus.
Okay, Cody, serious question. You ready?
Boy.
If you fuck the clussy, does it honk?
Oh, I don't know.
Damn.
Probably. If there's something to
he just admires it. He hasn't actually had experience with it. Anyway.
You gotta put a squeaky toy down there.
Is my mic working, by the way? My USB.
Yeah, you're
yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay, because my computer's been like telling me like, oh, you're disconnected or some shit.
Fine. You're fine.
Yeah, thank you for.
You are disconnected. The Discord call was 4 years ago.
You need to let us go.
I'm pretty sure we've had
it
at this point. At this point, we've had a Discord call around 4 years ago in some respects.
I think I already did you died in a crash joke with Buster once.
Yeah.
It was about 4 years ago.
When we were dying in the crash.
It's not too late. Give yourself.
Yeah.
So, Cody, you see all that stuff for the Donkey Kong game? Because I don't think I got to talk to you about that yet.
It is all very exciting. It gives me a bit of a Banjo-Kazooie vibes now as well.
Well,
kind of hitting all the strides.
Yeah, well, like the original, DK64, the original 3D Donkey Kong game, that was made by the Banjo-Kazooie guys. And so this is kind of like taken, like, this one's being developed by the Japanese Nintendo team, like the guys who did Mario Odyssey. So they're kind of combining like the Mario Odyssey and Rareware style of 3D platformer together in this one.
They've definitely made something that looks visually impressive.
Yeah, definitely like the best looking game on the Switch 2 right now. I mean, Duskbloods will probably look good. It just kind of looks like every other From Software game.
Do we champion that, or do we quietly?
I don't know. I'm not really like a From Software guy, so just like whoever is lead the way.
Wait, did that Cyclops figure drop while Cody was shitting?
No, we talked about it before.
Okay.
The Cyclops before, like this, like I mentioned. I was talking about off mic. Yeah, they're doing an SH Figure Arts Marvel vs. Capcom Cyclops. It looks cool.
He got butt cheeks.
He do got the butt cheeks.
I mean, Jean Grey has to have something to grab on to,
mentally and physically.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool variant covers DC's doing. Like right now, I just keep seeing them on my timeline. I guess just someone just like, yeah, variant covers, yay. I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't know. I'm sure DC's doing some cool shit. I just need to catch up on their comics. I'm excited for Superman the movie. I got my early access Amazon Prime tickets.
Oh yeah, we never talked about the final trailer.
I don't want to because I want to go into like the movie with like, okay, I'm good with like not spoilery, but like I know that's the content creator thing to do, but I just don't want to.
I mean, that's fair, but this is like the first movie in a long time where I'm legitimately feeling that pull of like, ooh, new Fingus dropped, must watch. I need to know more about this movie.
I guess, but I'm just so excited to see what we haven't seen. I want to see it in the theater, the big screen.
The biggest screen.
Yeah, and it's like I'm already sold on the movie, so like, why? I don't really need to see any more.
That's fair.
Like, this is like I've been my most anticipated movie, like blockbuster movie, for like 2 years at this point. So, like, ever since like I remember I was there when James Gunn said we're doing a new Superman movie to open the next DCU.
It has been a journey. I feel like we've been on for the last chunk of my life that's relevant to the current point in my life.
Yeah, like it's all been leading to this, and then it's like, well, then the cherry on top, the extra cake at the end will be Supergirl.
I'm just like, don't be shit. Please don't be shit. I don't need another shit DC universe.
Yeah. It's like, there'll be highs and lows. I think this will be more consistent than the DCEU.
Yeah.
Like,
look, as long as the worst we get is a 6, I will be so fucking happy.
I'll even take a 5, man. I'll even take a 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the average for the last one was a fucking 4, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. The last one kind of sucked. But did we ever talk about your opinions on Shazam?
Yeah, we did, because we did a whole podcast on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, the sequel, yeah.
I think they're both pretty charming movies. I don't get the hate for the second one, but Zachary Levi has gone full shithead, so who cares at this point?
Yeah, no, that's fair. The second one I saw in theaters, and like I enjoyed most of it. I just hated the little like end joke. I just thought that was dumb.
The Wondrous Woman.
Yeah, the Wondrous Woman one. Yeah, just like even outside of the actress, I just thought it was dumb.
Also, that's a thing that's been going on in the geek news lately. Is they are actually working on a Wonder Woman project finally.
Yeah.
So casting rumors are going all crazy style, and I'm like, none of these women y'all are bringing up are Greek. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll get mad when they actually cast someone.
None of these women make me truly wonder.
Damn.
Cody is the beggars today.
Are any of these women going to make us Kanga?
All right.
That sounds dirty.
Put fucking Jumpa in the Wonder Woman movie. We got Crypto. Give me Jumpa.
Give us Ace the Bat Hound. Just give us all the pets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious, like, because like
don't build to a Justice League movie. Build to a live action Super Pets movie.
You know what? No, don't do Ace the Bat Hound. Give us Bat Cow.
Yeah, they've already said Damian is going to be in the DCEU Batman movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was literally the first thing. Yeah, that's literally the first thing they said with the new Batman movie. It's like, yeah, Damian's going to be in it. I'm just curious as like what the next DC movie James Gunn's going to direct, because it's like, will it just be a Superman sequel? Will he go to like a different character? Like,
I would not be surprised if this is the only one he directs. He just steps back and executive produces from now on.
I would respect that, because I know it's like Superman is like, this is a very personal project for him, so it's like
the only one I can see is the thing is, if Superman is a huge, massive success, there might be let's not jeopardize that as a franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and sequels, yeah. We can do like a trilogy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has ideas in mind, but just.
You really think they would pull back
on
to not jeopardize something as a franchise?
Yeah, I mean, like the last franchise almost tanked the company, so it's like.
Well, I mean, more of like, if it's a huge success, I can see like the thought process of, all right, this is guaranteed, this is working. Instead of trying to shake it up,
keep up the pace,
at least with Superman, because at least we know that's doing all right.
Yeah, so, you know, a lot's riding on this movie. It's a lot of Warner Brothers executives eyeing this movie, being like, we need a big hit. We need a big superhero hit.
DC Studios and Warner Brothers are separate companies now, so one won't affect the other. Actually,
sure, buddy, sure.
One is still a subsidiary, and that's how that fucking works.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm making fun of. James Gunn says that in posts all the time, and I'm like, buddy, you know your job is still on the line at the moment, right?
Yeah, it's everyone's still like on edge.
Like you are under your metaphorical 90 days trial period at this job right now.
Yeah, you. Anyway, I mean, let me look up the DCU projects being worked on. Actually, you got me interested.
Number 1, not Sergeant Rock. We canceled that. Stop asking about it.
Wait, Sergeant what?
Sergeant Rock is like their classic World War II comic guy.
Oh, apparently Clayface. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the game Clayface movie. Yeah.
What? You okay there, bud? Do we need to like fix your
shoulder? No, I'm good. Yeah, but no, Clayface movie's in pre-production. It looks.
You sounded like Bill Denbrough for a second there.
Sorry.
It sounded like we were turning the key and the starter wasn't working.
I don't know. My body just decided to just spaz out. Or not, can't say that.
You got Porky Pig disease.
I thought
Porky
Tudyk
Pig.
was going to be a live-action Clayface in something as well.
Apparently, they recast him.
Yeah, he is reprising Clayface, and Tudyk is reprising Clayface in something, but the movie Clayface is going to be something different.
Yeah, they just like someone was like writing a standalone script, and James Gunn was like, "Hey, this could."
It might be an Elseworlds, like Battinson.
They've been teasing, yeah.
Hmm.
Like God, like we talked about this. I know you guys talked about this when the DCU first got announced, like in 2023, where it's like they need to have like a special Elseworlds logo that would go so hard.
God, I can't wait to fucking see that. This is so fucking nerdy and stupid, but I actually can't wait to see the DC Studios logo on the big screen.
Yeah, I mean they already showed it like during Creature Commandos, right?
Yeah, but that's on my computer.
Yeah, true. I like Creature Commandos. That was a good show.
Yeah,
I'm excited for season 2.
It's a funny little time.
Yeah.
It is a funny time.
It's always a funny time when I got my funny little buddies with me.
I don't know if you're referring to the Creature Commandos or us.
That was me trying to be silly about how much I appreciate our friendship.
Yeah.
But do you appreciate our friendship? Do you pee it?
I appreciate it. We can all sit down and eat peaches together.
Have you ever made a
Georgia?
cobbler?
I haven't made a cobbler, but I have had several cobblers. I should get into baking.
Call him the next day.
I thought you already cook.
I cook, I don't bake. The
They're
most
two
I
different
bake
things.
is putting canned cinnamon rolls in the oven. Yeah, I think I'll try a cobbler,
Baking
okay.
is a different beast.
What now?
I don't know what now.
What are next?
What aren't?
Well,
Was that discussion of Halo figures we had on or off mic?
I don't fucking know at this
I
point.
remember like hearing it on mic.
Okay, follow up. Hey, Cody, I went to the local store and I bought a sealed Halo 2 Tartarus the other day. You want to guess how much that cost?
The Brute guy, was he 60?
He was 50.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
How's
And
that
all the
Brute guy
joints,
pose?
he poses great for a figure from 2010. Like I was actually shocked. I feel like aside from maybe like adding butterfly joints and getting rid of the pins, you could put him out today and people wouldn't be too mad.
That's interesting. I know people were using the older designs of. It might have been the Brutes, as a matter of fact, for one of the newer Halo lines. Like they were subbing a character, and it might have been a Grunt or a Brute. I can't remember what.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta get some grunts. I need some cannon fodder for my Spartans to shoot at.
Like I said, my preferred collectible for Halo at that time period was the smaller, like weird 2-inch tall guys, because they had a bunch of interesting vehicles and whatnot, and they still kept up with the different colors. But they're hard to find.
Yeah.
Yep. Yarp.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do Yo-Ho Yo-Ho? A pirate?
Yeah, I was trying to do Yar Har Fiddly D, but I yawned.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, my body is just straight up not working today.
Tell it to stop.
Oh, apparently the Toxic Avenger like reboot got a trailer.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's apparently a red band thing. It's like unrated, so I want to wait for the right time when my stomach can handle it.
Toxic Avenger is one of those things that I'm sorry, but I just don't care about. Like I look at it and I go, that's just not for me. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I find like this new one interesting because it's like it's been taking so long to release, even though it's been done for like a couple of years now.
I don't know. There was a fun because the old one is like dirt cheap budget film. There's a fun there, but trying to make it a big budget action flick is just kind of like, ew, what are you doing, bud?
Yeah, I know it's like still gross out, but it's like I don't know. Maybe it could be fun. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. You know.
No, I don't actually. Can you please
I don't
explain in
either.
excruciating detail?
Penis.
And poopness?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What if pee wasn't stored in the balls?
Don't even finish that sentence, please.
I would store it in my big toe.
I said not to finish it. Whatever.
I didn't finish it.
Well, I said I was talking to the call. I was talking to the whole call.
No, you're talking to
you
me.
gotta be specific about them.
Yeah, these fellas.
Admit it. You like us. We give you enrichment.
I think not just admitting to just no. I'm not gonna. Nah, I'm gonna keep the con going for so long.
Tony Khan?
God, I hope not. So,
what's that funny little guy up to now? What's he shooting? What's he been shouting "Let's go" about this week?
Wait, I forgot. I keep getting no. Is it Tony Khan or Triple H? The WWE. Are they the same person? I don't know anymore, man.
Incoherent ramblings.
Does that website where you confuse faces still exist?
I don't know. I just don't like WWE, but like AEW is all right.
It's all wrestling. It's all garbage people trying to be entertaining.
Yeah. Kenny Omega's still funny though.
Yeah.
I know we talked about like a couple.
Last I heard, Tyson Smith hadn't done anything shitty.
Yeah.
And everything I hear about WWE just be like, why are we still watching this? This sounds terrible.
Entrenched media landscape.
Yeah, it's like it's just been so like it's been staple of the media landscape for so long that's like, oh, we can't replace it. We can't do something else. Like,
how's everyone been this week?
Not good. I don't know. Actually, that's the way I don't know. I'm just not like I don't know. I'm all right. Like I've had my ups, I've had my downs, but you know, we're living, we're surviving.
Honestly, it was a pretty decent grind week until America.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me. I don't want to get too into it, but
in the immortal words of David Bowie, I'm afraid of Americans.
I'm afraid of Americans. I don't know if that's how it goes. I really need to listen to more Bowie.
All right,
America, pretty cool concept. Fucking awful reality.
You could describe it as a lot of things like that.
A lot of bugs, horrible QC.
Yeah.
Hey, random pivot. Has anyone in this call played the new Deltarune chapters?
No, I have not.
Cody, you're my only hope.
I unfortunately have not either.
Dang it! I want to talk about them, but I want to wait for people to actually play them.
Is that the one with the funny little guys in it?
That could describe a lot of video games.
They got like the they make the sounds.
They actually do. There is a rhythm mini game.
You can have them fight each other.
No, that's fighting games. This is an RPG.
No, not like that. Like they're all like little. They come in balls.
I'll come in your balls.
Whoa!
That's another thing. There's a lot of fan art of them fucking.
I think that's a you issue.
Damn.
It very well may be, honestly.
Calling it out.
Anyway, apparently the freaking Kaguya-sama Love is War anime adaptation is just skipping an entire arc because I don't know why. They're just skipping like the middle chunk of the story, like because they went up to chapter 51, and the current poster for like the next season of the anime is like chapter 260. What are we doing here?
I recognize those words separately.
Okay, I don't know. It's just like I just sucks because like the anime adaptation is like really funny. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Was the manga really funny?
The manga was really funny, but the anime took it up a little notch. Took it up like a notch, so it's like it's a little funnier.
Okay.
So just a shame that it's like, oh, we're just gonna skip a bunch of potential funny shit. Okay, I'll just probably read the manga at this point. I don't know if it's because like, oh, the manga's been over for a while. We don't have like that whole anime manga tie-in stuff, so we just want to wrap up the show now. So it's like I don't know.
Who knows?
It's weird. I know my friend who is really into the show, who hasn't read the manga, is going to be really disappointed.
Who knows? There could be a litany of reasons behind it.
Yeah, we'll see it in execution how it goes. I'm sure like there's still going to be great animation and visual comedy. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't really have much else to talk about.
Damn.
Sometimes life be that way.
Sometimes you just want the vibe of the buddies
thankful
as they
for that.
yap about whatever news is on their brain.
Remember the subtitle of this podcast, fellas.
Actually, we don't have a subtitle.
We established it before I left the last time.
It's a Discord call that you can walk into, or something. Was it something? I don't know.
Suffering together. Like we
Yeah.
used to, like a family.
All right, Vin Diesel.
And actually, we can't make that joke anymore, Vin Diesel.
What
What did Vin Diesel do?
Vin Diesel?
It's like he got into some allegations.
You're gonna have to be more specific before I abandon family like that.
Like some assault allegations, and it's just like, oh well, I don't know. I don't find Vin Diesel's
Physical
jokes as funny.
assault? Because I can see him getting into a fight.
I think it was unfortunately sexual in nature. So like, I just don't.
Well, dag nabbit, Vinny boy.
Yeah, it was around the time these allegations came out around the time Fast X came out, and we still don't know when the final one's supposed to come out. So it's like, oh, that franchise is in limbo. Oh,
They got it in the Jimbo limbo.
Damn.
2023 was such a weird year for movies because you had like a lot of big names, but like only like a few made money.
Never gonna know what's gonna happen in the next installment of the Chronicles of Riddick.
When was the last Chronicles of Riddick?
Not that long ago.
A few years ago.
I'm looking. Riddick was in 2013, like the sequel. And then what was the last one? There's the two films. Yeah, Riddick Furia was in development, but it still don't has a release date. Yeah, it's like supposed to be the fourth installment of the Chronicles of Riddick, and it's like I don't know what. I don't even think it has a release date. I don't know if it's even filmed yet. Oh, it did get filmed in 2024. All right, so I guess it's happening eventually. All right. This has been your Chronicles of Riddick update of the century.
Oh man,
I feel like
my
there's
wrist is
something
doing better.
Oh, that's good.
You been working?
No, I put off while I was trying to heal up my wrist.
Oh.
Yeah, so hopefully it gets healed so you can make more money.
Yep.
Make at least 2 monies, and then you can go home again.
But can you really go home again?
I ordered the parts I needed for my car, so
Congratulations.
yeah.
I feel like you're always talking. You're always talking. Yeah, we already had this conversation.
I've had an ongoing car issue for the last month, so
yeah. Well, it's like
you will get at least one more car update next week.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get to a new car arc.
Yes, a new carc, if you will.
We're not calling it that.
But we could.
We could.
Who the
hell are you?
I was just thinking about just dumb TikTok memes I keep seeing on my YouTube feed, and I'm like, I hope the kids are having fun. I hope they're being entertained.
Does it look like they are?
It looks like it. They're always talking about the Costco guys or the whatever. I don't know.
Are we still on the Costco guys? I feel like that was eons ago.
That was like last year or something. I don't know. I just keep. I don't know. Maybe just because I'm watching like old videos or some shit. I don't know. Or older videos, not like old videos. I don't know. Shit's weird.
Shit is weird.
You know, one day I've talked about doing this, but I want to do like a Google Slides night. Eventually, I don't know. This sounds fun. It's like everyone prepares has a week or like a month to prepare a Google slideshow, and then it's like we all present them.
That could be fun.
Yeah, I know. Like I've been talking about wanting to I've had that
mini lectures.
Mini lectures, yeah. Basically.
I mean, legitimately, that has become a growing form of friendly communication recently. Sim.
Yeah, because I've seen like a lot of like live streamers be like, "Hey, I got my friends over here. Look, here's a Google slideshow."
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up for a lecture lightning round. I'll have to learn how to use Google Slideshow, but
Google
legitimately, there is a show on Dropout that is just that.
What's the show called? I might need to do some research.
Smarty Pants.
Smarty Pants. I'll do.
Yeah,
research.
I watch it when they post those to the YouTube. The Hank Green one actually really ticked me off.
Oh.
Why?
I don't like the idea of like reinventing the grocery store. I want the grocery store to just be this weird abstract hut where I float around and grab things that look tasty.
Oh.
Let me be alone with my thoughts for a while.
Yeah, I don't want to be like interrupted. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't really trust. I mean, I already don't like Hank Green's novels. I don't really trust him to do the grocery store.
No, Hank Green's cool. What the heck?
Look, I was forced to read too many of his. Maybe it was his brother. I forgot.
Yeah, that's John Green. Hank Green.
John Green.
Hank Green has only written one novel, and it's a weird sci-fi thing.
Okay, yeah, because okay.
And they're both decent fellows IRL, honestly. honestly.
Yeah, I'm sure they're both decent fellows RL. I just had to read so much like bullshit books from them that I'm like, or one of them, I forgot which one, but like, I'm just like, I don't want to like the greens. I don't want to eat my greens.
Eat your greens, you little shit.
Anyway, I do like some of the other shows they've done over the years. Like, I know like even like I'm not sure if you guys are probably older, but like around the YouTube, like well, for like how like some schools they just show YouTube videos, like they like Crash Course.
What?
Crash Course. Do you know what Crash Course is?
I know what Crash Course is. I didn't know that was actually shown in schools. That's a little weird.
No, it's designed to be shown in schools.
Yeah, and they showed it at my schools, so it's like, so I probably have made myself very young with that, but like, yeah, they did that,
crazy, bro.
They did it. They did
now
it to you.
I mean, I've not been in school in like a year, so it's like I don't know what else is happening there. I don't know what else. They're teaching in their colleges, or their schools. I guess the only way to find out is by watching Abbott Elementary. I guess you got a sneak peek into the education system.
A sneak peek into Simeon's frickin' Bluesky feed.
Hey, well, I was already talking about that earlier.
It's a good show. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a good show.
Made me giggle. Made me guffaw.
I'm very excited to see what the Always Sunny crossover was like.
The what?
Oh, you
Always
don't
Sunny in
know?
Philadelphia had a crossover with them.
That's insane.
Let me go find it. Yeah, here's the cast. Here's a couple of the cast members just standing around, like in between filming.
And that's an episode of Abbott Elementary, or is it like it starts in one show and ends in the other?
I think it's both. I think it's like I don't think it's a continuous story. I think it's just like here is like the Always Sunny's team take on a crossover, then here's the Abbott's take on the crossover.
Okay, good. So I don't have to start watching Always Sunny.
I think. I don't quote me on that. That's just what I've been feeling about the vibes. And even in Always Sunny is very episodic from what I worry about it. Sounds like Always Sunny is like 20 seasons at this point.
Yeah, and from what I've seen, I wouldn't enjoy it. Like, it looks funny out of context, but I think if I were to watch an entire episode of that shit, it would really grate on.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. It's like Family Guy for you. I just realized what I said. Always Sunny and Family Guy. Two peas in the same pod.
Really? They're indistinguishable.
Yeah, just one's a cartoon and one has the people.
One has the people.
How else will you describe Danny DeVito and Charlie Day?
They are indeed the people.
You know what? They are very indicative of the generic people of America.
They're very much so. Anyway, we're almost halfway through the year, which is I know whenever I say that, people are like, but it's like, come on, guys, just accept.
No, we are halfway through the year. It's almost the end of month 6, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like when I tell that to people are like, no, wait. Like,
that's because they're little bitches who are obsessed with the flow of time and finishing projects in a certain pace.
Yeah, me. Like, but like I just.
But are you a little bitch?
And are you gonna finish the project?
I do. I actually just finished a video today at the time of this recording. It's been out for a couple days by the time you're listening to this. Yeah, I like the. I'm just looking up like the 2025 movies I've seen, just because it's like, what movies do I still need to see? And I'm like, there's not really much I'm like itching else to see, I guess, except like Mickey 17 and the Novocaine movie.
Oh,
like, those are like the only two I really want to see, like from like the past. The rest, I'm like, I'm pretty satisfied with what I've seen this year. Like at least that came out into this year. I've seen a lot of like older stuff too. I might put because the Gundam movie I saw in theaters. That's basically just the episodes of the show. I might bump that down a bit because the show has been doing shit recently. Not like shit, but like just like could have been better. Like so I feel weird like rating the movie so high when it's like, oh, I know what's coming after. But then again, it's like that never affected my ranking of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, so I don't know what to do.
I don't think it matters, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like I hate rating systems anyway. I just do it on Letterboxd just to be like, this is how much I enjoyed the movie. Yeah.
I mean, with something like that though, if the shit connected to it has forced you to change your excitement, I would assume that would be considered fair.
Yeah.
I don't see how you can stay true to a system like that if at that point you're just following a rule and it's not really about level of excitement.
Yeah. So it's still the best. Like I've talked about this on Bluesky, and Simeon's probably sick of me saying it, but probably the best film I've seen this year is Neja 2. Sinners is a close second.
I'm not sick of you saying it.
I know
But
you just
gotta
made
call
one
me
joke.
out like that. I just thought it was impressive that you were so confident about a take for once.
Like, I guess it's like, was I even that confident? I feel like if I said that out loud, like, I just the text seemed confident, but like, if I said it out loud, I was like, probably I wouldn't be as confident as as you probably projected. I don't know.
The way I read it was like, nah, there's just nothing's gonna top Neza at this point. It's just like I feel sorry for everyone else. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah. This is what I was watching K-pop Demon Hunters, which I still like that film, but it's like I literally legit like halfway through, I'm like, it's no Neja.
Damn.
Yeah. Also, Simeon, Sinners is on like streaming now, or like close to getting on streaming. So you could go watch the vampire movie about Michael B. Jordan's.
In the words of Stephen Grant Rogers, I'll add it to the list.
Yeah. Yeah, you like the Black Panther movies, right?
Yeah.
The same director.
Yeah.
I've never been a slut for directors like that, though.
Yeah. Understandable.
It's like if you keep doing stuff I like, then that's a very nice coincidence right there. But like, I don't go out of my way because guy made Fang. I like Finn. I go watch Fang now.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was the Black Panther guy. I just like kept hearing like really good buzz about it at the time, and I was like, "Well, gotta see this in IMAX." And yeah, one of the best movies.
I've also
of the year.
just never been that film pilled because it's never really had because it's also just never had consequences for me in real life until very recently.
Wait, what are the film pill consequences? I'm very curious, actually.
I've got coworkers now who are very into movies, and so there will inevitably be like 20-minute film conversation during one of our morning meetings every week, and inevitably at one point during them there will be something that's referenced, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that, and they're like, what?
You're a nerd. You should see movies.
That's the consequences. Just somebody, what? I can't believe you didn't see fucking Squimlow 3.
Squimlow 3.
But that gets to you. That makes you go, damn, I haven't seen Squimlow 3. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Damn, Simeon falling under peer pressure. Who would have thought?
Yeah. I think
That'll make
like
me watch something like this.
I think my kind of film pilled isn't really like, oh, I want to watch the things everyone else is watching. It's just like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'm just discovering more films from like outside America or just outside just the Hollywood system. And I'm just like, I want to watch that, and I watch it. I'm like, that's a good movie, you know. And like I recently watched the Japanese comedy film Welcome Back, Mr. McDonald, and I freaking loved it. It was a great film. It's about like if you need an elevator pitch, it's basically about a radio show gone wacko.
Yeah.
So if you ever look in the mood for a really heartfelt comedy, Welcome Back, Mr. McDonald. Check it out.
That's cool, dude.
Epic story, bro.
Epic story, by yeah. I hope people like
awesome waffle.
Yeah, and also like a thing I've been like realizing on Letterboxd that man, like no one really wants to like stretch out, like because they want to stay with the safe, familiar, or just the blockbuster stuff. It's like, come on, guys, you can find some real cool shit on here to watch. Just listen to listen to the fellas.
Damn, the fellas.
The fellas.
Yeah, just like
the fellowship of the ring.
Yeah, the fellowship of the ring. But if someone says, "Hey, you might enjoy this," like they genuinely mean it, like someone close to you, like genuinely means it, go watch it. Like just take the plunge. I feel like I don't know, people are just so like I've had this issue before where it's like people are so hesitant to like jump into it, and I've been part of the problem. You know, or just like you sometimes you just gotta like force yourself to watch something or force yourself to like have new experiences. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, not like if you think you'll enjoy it, you know, like not like out of your comfort zone, but like you know, I don't know. It's weird. You need to find the balance, of course.
So what you're saying is when I say watch Andor, people should watch Andor.
I mean, everyone's probably watched it by now.
I will watch Andor, but right now, because I just know the themes, it feels like I'm going to be reading theory, and I don't want to read theory.
It's also like that's a popular show.
It's also like at this point, I'm just enjoying the bit.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I know, but it's like I know, like I've talked about this before with like animated, like just mainstream animated films, where just like, oh, people are like, oh, this animation cinema, and they only talk about the Hollywood shit, That's like I still love the Hollywood animated movies like Transformers 1 and Spider-Verse.
Well,
but,
that's not true. They don't only talk about the Hollywood shit. They talk about Ghibli movies too.
Yeah, but that's Ghibli only puts out thing like every 5 years or so. So it's like it's not even as I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it just like you need to like I watched a really cool French animated film earlier this year, Mars Express. Like, go watch Mars Express. That's a great movie.
I haven't even heard about that. Not even you mentioning it. What's that?
Oh yeah, I put it on the media thread, but I understand. It's the theme. This might be like what Boygo says. It might be too relevant because it's about robotics and shit. You know, we live in the age of not the age of AI, but like AI is being pushed a lot. So it does kind of deal with like artificial life and stuff. So it's like you might be a bit like, oh, this hits too close to home, but it's a really creative like movie, like visually and like, shit. Yeah.
Robots is cool though.
Yeah, robots are cool, and it's like if I think Cody would like it because it has a lot of funny robots.
Also, the lady on the front of the poster you just posted looks like Ileana Rasputin, so I'm in.
I thought you were gonna say Samus from Metroid. I knew you were gonna mention. Oh, that reminds me of a character. I should have known it was gonna be Magic.
I mean, I really only see those bangs on Magic anymore, so.
And like I know Samus is always armored up.
Also, like most of the art I see of Samus, she has her hair in like a ponytail.
And that kind of looks like a ponytail right now, at least on the poster. Oh, we forgot to talk about. You know, I'm gonna completely contradict my just statement being like, oh, do like foreign and non-mainstream things when I'm about to talk about the biggest two companies in the world crossing over. Batman x Deadpool. There's some really cool backup stories being showcased for it. Let me go find the covers to show because I think Cody doesn't know about these comic covers that because basically backup stories. They're basically like little 5-page things in comic books, as we know, and they're making little variant covers for the Batman x Deadpool crossover. It's like we already got the Batman Deadpool. That's very exciting. Like two comics, and they revealed some variant covers that represent a couple of the extra stories you'll find in the comic. Like the big one is Crypto x Jeff. And then the other one is Green Arrow and Daredevil. So that those are really cool combinations, and you got like
those are both
writers.
peak fiction right there. I don't care
Yeah.
who's writing them. There's just fucking. I will read that. I don't care about Batman Daredevil. I don't care about Batman Deadpool. I need Green Arrow Daredevil right now.
Green Arrow Daredevil is being written by Kevin Smith.
I'm gonna look into gun prices in my area.
Oh my
Kevin
god,
Smith is a good writer. Come on.
Yeah, he's written some good comics for both Green Arrow and Daredevil. So you know, it kind of makes sense to get him for the Green Arrow Daredevil crossover. I know you don't like him as again like that's just kind of my thing with Tom King, where it's like I don't like him as a person, but as a writer, I don't know.
Why don't you like Tom King as a person? He's so nice.
Simeon, have we? We haven't gone over this. The CIA shit.
That was like a brief period in his life. People make way too big a deal out of that.
No, it still feels, man. Like, I know. Like, it's like, oh, he said he's sorry, but that's still like the sins just.
Wow, people can't grow and change and get better, dude.
No, that's not what. It's just like also just like those are more like he helped plan a war. It's just I don't want to get.
A lot of people help plan wars.
Yeah, I know, but just like I don't have to like it. I don't have to like it.
I'm about to start planning a war in a second here.
Dude, you really
if you want to choose to be upset about something, you can choose to be upset about something. You do not have to like someone.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't like that he did that in his past, and I don't think I can forgive him for that, especially when that affected my kind of culture. So I'm sorry. Like he's a good writer. I do like Tom King's most of Tom King's works. I just can't stand him as a person.
It's interesting to think about just intellectually. Let's just phrase it like this: intellectually, the reason Tom King writes the way he does and has written the stories he has written is in part because of the negative feelings he has about his past.
Yeah, and that is true, but I still don't have to like it. I still he did it about. I don't have to forgive him.
Forgiving him isn't about him; it's about you.
Not in a situation where he doesn't owe him anything.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
saying
It's just
is
like
you like
in
you
a parasocial way. It's weird.
you
Never
don't
mind.
have to like keep it like you know.
I think Buster doesn't want to talk about it anymore, and we keep.
Yeah, they'll just move on.
Yeah.
Like again, it's fine writer. Just anyway. What else can we talk about? I think we might have to end. I don't want to end on a sour note, but like.
No, come on, hold on, fuck off. I'm
So I have
currently
to go
playing
soon
I've
anyway.
been playing Balatro the whole time.
Oh my god!
Jesus
You're just
Christ.
like me. You're just like me from a few months ago. I played Bellatra while we talked, and now it's like, oh no, you're doing it. Oh, it never ends. It never ends. Also, there's babies crying downstairs, so I want to like check in on that.
Babies.
Yeah, because people are over by the time while we're recording
Hey,
this.
baby.
Go give them something to cry about.
All right, I'll go. Like I'm just gonna head out early.
Punch the baby in the face. Punch the baby in the face.
All right, I'll head out early and punch the baby in the face. Go find me at the
Fuck yeah.
Buster Corp
Bust
YouTube
yourself.
channel.
Excuse
I
me.
also have Bluesky. Just gonna head out a little early if you guys don't mind. It'll be
Hey.
a little nostalgic.
Yeah, fair. So
Oh, fuck you.
what?
Ah, fuck you.
I mean, you have to
You
buy me
chose to
dinner
break
first.
the silence.
How dare I? Jesus.
Well, we're down a host of the co-variety,
Yep.
and we're left with the hosts of the ho variety.
Damn, who's a hoe?
Both of you.
Where the hoe's at?
You're both right there.
Are you saying I am nothing but a low rent whore?
Yes. Well,
A hoa.
I started playing a
Damn.
game called Paleo obsessively.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty rewarding game.
That's pretty cool. It's looking like I'm gonna have to stream Midnight Suns tomorrow.
Damn.
Why is that?
I put a poll on my Discord server to say like, hey, what game should I do? And it's like Balatro, Midnight Suns, and 2 like point and click puzzle games.
Don't do the interesting thing, boy. Go play the Marvel slop.
Hey, it's not slop.
People like that game a lot. They say the writing's good.
Yeah.
I have heard this, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's more interesting when streamers play weird games.
Yeah, that does. The algorithm says otherwise.
Balatro is a hard game to watch.
Oh yeah. Well, I am like. Here's the thing. I'm enjoying playing it. I'm just gonna play it as a fun little puzzle game because that's the thing. Like, it feels more like a puzzle game than anything. Am I wrong in saying
It definitely
that?
can be in some ways, in the way of like you having to plan your strategy and needing to figure your way out of situation.
Yeah.
It would be a cool idea for a YouTube video.
What would that be, good sir?
Elsa and Spider-Man fight
Fuck
Tony
you.
Hawk.
Good joke.
Taking a road trip to every GameStop that still has the Halo free mural.
I don't think any of them do.
No, there's still some. I think there's like 5 or 6 in the country.
Could be a thing.
You'd maybe find some interesting Black Series figures, a Marvel Legend here or there, and then the same shitty prices across all stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it would more be about like the bullshit in between, you know?
Yeah. What I think would be interesting is to do like a Margaritaville.
Go find out if the traveling Halo Museum is still around and settled, or go do what Chris was about to suggest about.
Yeah, it's just like one of those random novelty restaurant challenges.
That's kind of what I was thinking of. The fucking Margaritaville video and whatnot.
Yeah. Are you wasting away again in Margaritaville?
Bitch, I might be.
It's all somebody's fault.
And it is 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, that's an Alan Jackson song. Look, I am funny and clever.
You sure are.
No sense in just absolutely blatantly lying at us.
Damn. How could I?
You left out handsome.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes.
We're gonna put this man in a box now. He's gonna live in a cardboard box.
Oh, I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. Or we could do the Alice in Chains reference.
You can do whatever
Rooster.
reference you want.
I'll reference your asshole.
We could reference me being sleepy.
Oh no, is he EP?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock and I work tomorrow.
Damn boy. Damn boy, is EP. Is EP McGeepy BP.
Little peepee boy.
Do we want to wrap up?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So Sim, tell the people they can find you.
Video description link tree.
Cody, would you like to tell people where they can find you?
My name is never_robot on Instagram and Snowcone83 on most of it. Snowcone83.bluesky if you're feeling fancy. And if you're not, I hope you have a good week anyways.
Hey, I'm Boingo. You can find me on twitch.tv/BoingoWriter, on YouTube at BoingoWriter, and on Blue Sky at BoingoWriter. This has been Modular Components. We hang out, we talk the shit. If you're listening to us on a podcasting platform, please follow us there. And if you're on YouTube, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe to the channel. See podcasts like this and many more, including Toku Talkers, a weekly Tokusatsu talk cast, and Analytical Fanboys, a monthly media cast where we pick a piece of media and everybody talks about it. This upcoming one is going to be about Superman and the Mole Men.
Woohoo!
Any final words, my fellas?
Piccadilly.
Grapefruit.